25 showdown we have in store. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. And the Huskers will get us started with the opening kickoff. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will get the first possession of the game. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moment.
Going for a big play right off the bat. And he reels it in inside the 30. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. After a play like that, you have to get it in the end zone on this drive. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And he's got it! Touchdown, Michigan!
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball in the first possession of the game, and they looked like scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Nebraska's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the...
Wasting no time taking a shot. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On the ground, it's locked. Finds Zach Priest, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the big fella. At midfield, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes his connection. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. The give to the tailback. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Makes the grab over the middle. Pulled down for the tackle.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
He lets one fly deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Huskers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Now on second down. He's got it again. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. Off play action. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. And the Wolverines send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Going up top on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Snatches it on the right. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Husker!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him redirect.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time. And that ball is picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play. He'll start this drive firing. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack, and that kind of effort is going to get the big house fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play right there coming from their D-line.
And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Quickly complete. And sure, tackling there to keep them from getting to the first down marker. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And with that, they've taken the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than... He lobs one high down the left side. And he's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Wolverines! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll test the right side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stint of the defensive line. They're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Caught in the backfield, it's Hall. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Cornhuskers will call on their punt team. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Rolls it in. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Looking to go up top on first down. They're trying to get to it. Kept it, and he's headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Hey, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Buying some time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking for space. It's locked. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, the running back has it. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to bully their way for the first. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
On second down, looking to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Line gets set, first down. Corner's going to give them room. They'll start this drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on second down. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go.
Afterburner's coming. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10, going for it all. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Wolverines will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And it'll be down right there. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He's looking to throw it. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Takes it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Fires to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. 1st down for this offense. They go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. The Wolverines will kick it off to start the 2nd half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the 2nd half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can.
And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end.
Open runway ahead. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass, trying to get to him. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Michigan! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point is good. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Glenn.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Quick strike complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. And the Huskers line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He gets a block. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The offense set for a 1st down play. He wants to throw. Feeling some heat. With the catch, it's Stewart. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He's going to let it go. Snags it. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the route is on.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Tennessee is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Neyland Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Mississippi State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the marker, it's Allen. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They're bringing heat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass on the way, it's kicked off. Looking for more room. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Michigan! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Trying to find his man on first down. Using the quick game. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. That last completion has him set up 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. Offense set on first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second half.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Gonna take a shot. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. Touchdown, Wolverines! And the stomping has commenced. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, We needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Got it in the middle, it's Allen. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Huskers decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one.
Returner runs out of bounds.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half. Nothing but green ahead. The 20. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Michigan 63, Nebraska 17.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Gets it out fast.
And the defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Quickly to the tight end. Tackled, but he has a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Comes out throwing on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He'll just keep slinging it. That's caught. It's locked. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. He's got his man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. That last completion sets him up on second down. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sideline, it's Hall. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. To the sidelines, and he tiptoes his way to a first down before going out of bounds. The Cornhuskers will line it up on 1st and 10.
Get set. And first down.
Looking to move it through the air. Makes the grab. It's Hall.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think
to the end zone, and it's picked off. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll try the right side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They feed him again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down.
On the play.
This is what an elite team does. They know